Man, I swear, Sobosai is really starting to become the Steven Gerrard of this generation. Oh, for fuck's sake. Welcome back to the Soybean Football Talk, where I talk about what happened in football this week. This week, we had a lot of emotions from heartbreak, happiness, anger, sadness. We had it all. So why don't you just sit down, relax, and let me talk to you about football this week. Yesterday, I tried to record the video, but honestly, I was not in the mood after watching Cody Gakpo play. So bear with me as I look at my notes again and remember Liverpool losing 4-2. But before I go on and continue raging on about Liverpool and Cody Gakpo, let me go ahead and get to a happy note. Bruno Fernandes just made the list for the most Premier League assists with 20, equalizing to Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne. Honestly, I don't know where Man United would be if it wasn't for Bruno Fernandes. But I know that if I was stuck in a predicament where I had to save my girlfriend or Bruno Fernandes, I would choose Bruno Fernandes because he would end up assisting me to save her. I swear I didn't write that.
He has to go, blood. He has to go, blood.
Liverpool had a game on May 15th against us. Not again, man. Come on. I don't know why that keeps on happening, but I promise you it's the last time, okay? Now, moving on to Liverpool and their 4-2 loss against Aston Villa.
Climb.
Anyways, we start off with Cody Gakpo scoring on minute 26, which was then ruled offside. I swear this guy just can't score to save his life. In minute 41, we get Ollie Watkins taking one hell of a shot, which ends up in the back of the net of the Liverpool side. That puts him up 1-0. And honestly, what a great goal it was. Then on minute 51, we get Szoboszlai kicking a free kick, which ends up in the back of the net, thanks to Virgil van Dijk and his header. Then we get a crazy minute 55 where we see Ollie Watkins score a goal, but it was ruled offside. But just a couple of seconds later, on the other side of the field, we get Rio Engomoa dribbling past defenders, takes a shot, and it hits the goalpost. Unfortunately, it bounced off and it landed on Cody Gakpo's feet. Because then the Dutchman decided to take a shot first time and completely misses it while the goalkeeper is there on the floor.
¡Le vas a pegar al arco y la tiras a la mierda!
Then on minute 56, Szoboszlai decides to play a beautiful tribute to Steven Gerrard. Yes, you heard that right. No, it was not recreating one of his goals. It was by actually recreating the Gerrard slip. Then Ollie Watkins obviously takes it and scores a goal. After that beautiful tribute to Steven Gerrard, we get Ollie Watkins scoring a hat trick. Yes, Aston Villa take a corner kick on minute 72, which ends up in the back of the net for Liverpool. We see here that Chiesa is for some reason keeping them onside, but nobody goes on to close him down. The only one that's there to save us is Mamardashvili, and he does a beautiful double save, but unfortunately can't save them all. Where is everybody? And why is Chiesa standing onside? And just to add that cherry on top, that beautiful cherry on top, that delicious cherry on top of a cake, McGinn goes on and scores a beautiful banger on minute 88.
I'm fucking tired. I'm tired. I've been dealing with this for the.
And with that, Aston Villa qualified for the Champions League. As for Liverpool, we still have to play it on. And so far, it's not looking good. And I wish this was the end for this Liverpool segment, but no, it wasn't. Obviously, Arne Slot came out with this message to the Liverpool fans. The message was, I can understand at this moment in time, they don't have confidence that things can be much better next season. But I think they're underestimating what transfer window can do, what a new start can do. I think we know quite well what we have to improve. And yeah, you're right. We do underestimate what a new start and new signings can do at Liverpool. But can you blame us? Look at us this year. 500 million pounds we spent. 500 million pounds we spent on new players. And guess what? Our top four goal scorers consist of Ugo Ekitike, Cody Gakpo, Mohamed Salah, and Virgil van Dijk. Now, yes, it is surprising to hear one of those names in the top four, Cody Gakpo. But Virgil van Dijk is in there too. Uh, how is our defender among the top goal scorers for our club? And don't even get me wrong. I know I make jokes about Cody Gakpo being really bad, and you're like, oh yeah, but he's in the top four of our best goal scorers. No, he's not even that good. He played 35 matches of the season. He only scored 7 goals. Ekitike played 28 matches and he scored 11. And Mohamed Salah played 26 matches and he got to score the same amount as Cody Gakpo. So what does that tell you about Cody? And don't get me wrong, I understand. I may be blaming too much on Cody Gakpo. I mean, in reality, I'm not even blaming just Cody Gakpo. I blame the whole team. The whole team has just not been that good this season, except for you, Soboslai. I love you. I really love you. Even though you had that Steven Gerrard. Hey, you're the best thing we have right now. And I know I seem kind of harsh, and I keep on pointing out Cody Gakpo, which I should be pointing out more people like McAllister. Was not good this season, if I'm being honest with you. But I know also Florian Wirtz also had a slow start in the season. But I mean, hopefully next season we get to pick up from where we started and we sell Cody Gakpo. Please, please sell Cody Gakpo. Please.
It's time to go!
I don't get how Cody Gakpo plays like this for Liverpool, but then we mark my words, we're gonna see him with Netherlands, and he's gonna become a god in the field for Netherlands. Somehow, somewhere, someplace, okay? It's gonna happen. Mark my words. Remember my name. But I mean, it's not all bad with Liverpool. Let me give a quick little shout out to Rio Engomoa. My God, a 17-year-old is putting more effort. He's taking on defenders more often than most of our attack this season. It's great to see this it's great to see this fresh player, and it's exactly what Mohamed Salah said in his latest tweet. I mean, the most important part from that tweet is basically us crumbling to yet another defeat this season was very painful and not what our fans deserve. I want to see Liverpool go back to being the heavy metal attacking team that opponents fear and back to being a team that wins trophies. That is the football I know how to play, and that is the identity that needs to be recovered and kept for good. It cannot be negotiable, and everyone that joins this club should adapt to it. Obviously, people had a lot to say over that tweet. People saying that he was criticizing Arne Slot for the way that he was playing, and others say that he was taking a dig at the new players for not playing the same style that Liverpool should be playing this season. Well, it seems that Mohamed Salah saw all the criticism and ended up putting this post, where he is seen having lunch with Milos Kerkez, Florian Wirtz, and Dominic Soboslai. Honestly, I would not be surprised if Cody Gakpo runs with this post and shows it to Arne Slot so that way he can get more playtime for next season. That's the only way that it can explain why he keeps on starting. Now, but all jokes aside, I don't think Mohamed Salah meant anything bad by this. He is criticizing the club and the players because we have to be better than this. This is not the Liverpool we know, and we have to pick it up for next season. So hopefully next season is the year where we come back from this. Well, to continue on about Liverpool, they are currently amongst the list of teams trying to stay in the European qualifiers. We have 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th place, which are still up for grabs. Speaking of Chelsea, they just came back from a very difficult match against Manchester City, where we saw this beautiful goal from Semenyo. Sorry, guys, that was the wrong clip. He actually scored from this back heel kick, which was a really great goal. And that's not all for Chelsea news. Xabi Alonso is appointed as their new manager. Liverpool fans are not happy to hear this. Obviously, we wanted Xabi Alonso to be our new coach, but instead we got Arne Slot for another season. Honestly, I don't know what summarizes Liverpool fans more than this clip. Thank you to Jack Grealish for providing that beautiful glimpse on his daily bath routine. Wait, give me a second. Let me go ahead and record something because I know I'm going to need this in like about 4 to 6 months. It's just in. Xabi Alonso has just been sacked by Chelsea. Sorry, it's just that Chelsea loves doing this more than actually winning a Premier League. Now, on the contrary, we have also the fight between Man City and Arsenal for first and second place. As of right now, we still have Arsenal on top with. Whoa, 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 whoa. Before we keep on going here, let me just say this was all before Arsenal won the Premier League. But hey, I knew Arsenal was gonna win this entire time. There was never
Bro, why are you lying?
lying. What do you mean
You
lying?
hate Arsenal.
I don't hate Arsenal. I love Arsenal.
Run the clip.
What clip? If Arsenal ends up losing the Premier League once again, all I have to say is you guys played really well. You gave it your all to become memes once again. Let's go, Arsenal. That's what we're here for. I never said that. Why? Tottenham still getting relegated though.
Probably.
All jokes aside, if they do end up losing the Premier League, they still have chance for a trophy. They go against PSG on May 30th for the Champions League final. Now, if I'm being honest with you, the Premier League is probably the better choice because I think PSG will end up winning the game. And as I've said before, if I am wrong, then I will do a forfeit from the Wheel of Misfortune. Moving on to La Liga. I know that Barcelona have already won their title and Real Madrid are still trophyless. But we still have a battle for relegation. Although 20th place is already set with Real Oviedo, 19th and 18th place are still up for grabs. But that's not the crazy part. We have 7 teams who are trying to fight to avoid landing in those last 2 spots. We have Sevilla and Alaves with 43 points. We have Levante, Osasuna, and Elche with 42 points. Girona with 40 points, and Mallorca with 39 points. It will all go down to May 23rd for their very last match. And for bigger news, Real Madrid currently have no trophies for the second season in a row. Now I'm just playing. Jose Mourinho just got signed to Real Madrid. It's official. It's done. You guys will have him for the next season. And this is crazy because he just finished managing a Benfica side that went undefeated for a whole season. But anyways, it is confirmed that he is going to lead the Galacticos for next season. We actually have his training plans right here on the set.
What's going on here?
Sir, I'm arrested.
Wait. Can I see that one more time?
What's going on here?
Frame it. I'm going to keep that as a framed picture on my wall. All jokes aside, Jose Mourinho might actually have to do that in order to control some players from the team. Right now, currently, we have Arbeloa versus Mbappe publicly making statements about he said this and he said that, and it's not true. But, I mean, somebody has to control that. But what do you guys think? You guys think Jose Mourinho will be the answer for Real Madrid? Let me know in the comments. In other news, the Scottish Premiership had a crazy game on May 16th. We had a first place battle. When fans went to go check out what all the fuss was about, they were utterly confused after seeing that there was only 6 teams on the remaining table for the season. But what they didn't know is that the Scottish League actually works like this. Yeah, as if I get paid enough to show you how a league works. Now I'm just playing. I'll actually explain it to you because I had to look it up myself. There are actually 38 games, just like in the Premier League. But what they do is that once they reach the game number 33, they go ahead and divide the table into 2. The way that they divide the table is just by their placement. So top 6 will be in the top 6, and the bottom 6 will be in the bottom 6. The top 6 will fight for obviously the title and for European football. And for the bottom 6 teams, they will be playing for relegation. Number 12 will get relegated automatically, and number 11 will get one last chance to stay in the Premiership by going against the second division team that won in their playoffs for promotion. Hearts were on top of the league for 226 days. Hearts actually had 80 points and Celtic had 79 points before that match. Meaning that Hearts only had to tie their game or win their game in order to win the league title. Unfortunately, Celtic won 3-1. Right after their last goal, there was a whole pitch invasion. And some of the Hearts players were even attacked by the Celtic fans. This is actually pretty disappointing. It even got to people saying that Celtics should automatically lose the match or they should play the match again because they did enter the pitch before the game ended. Obviously, that's not going to happen, and it's really sad to see Heart players leave the pitch like this. But chin up, Hearts players. This is only your first time ending in second. Always remember that Arsenal could have their fourth consecutive season where they end up in second. And to end this episode, I have very exciting news. Cristo Fernandez, also known as Danny Rojas from the hit TV show Ted Lasso, just currently signed his professional contract with El Paso Locomotive. Why is this big news? Because it's actually from my hometown and it's actually great to see. I'm very happy to see that he decided that football is life right here in El Paso. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. My name is Edwin from the BB&B Football Podcast, where it's all beans, balls, and banter. See you guys next week.